5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's up?
What up, though?
What up? You know the deal, man. You back with, let's say this is the inaugural beginning episode of Brooks' Basement.
Yes.
And, this is just a deeper dive than what we do on a Saturday at A Squad Rebel Radio. You know what I mean? We uncontained, we unrestricted, and anything goes, man. And,
don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh my God, how can I forget?
TV. Like, subscribe, follow,
and share.
And share.
Word.
Y'all be Diddy. You already know who I be.
I'm Nino Brown.
Yeah. And of course, Brooks' Basement, and we out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said before, this is just a deeper dive. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we gotta rush, we can relax, we can get all the drinks, get everything in us.
Yep.
And this is a little bit more uncut. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So first and foremost, fellas, everybody had a good week. What's going on?
Yeah, my week is great so far. Just chilling out, just watching kids and living life.
We don't appreciate we starting this, but the week is getting better and better.
Yes.
We here.
Yes, I can say
so that makes me a great start.
Exactly. I think I'm the only nigga not down with the Croc Boys. You got the Croc Boys in the building.
Yeah.
Croc Nation.
Everything for me.
Yo, don't steal that. I hear y'all fucking brains is. Yo,
Croc Nation.
Go home already and make that, yo. Go home and make it tonight. Croc Nation. For every nigga out there that like to wear Crocs, I hope y'all ready to run. If y'all live in the hood and shit go down, hope y'all got a strap on the back so you don't lose it.
Crocs is only for you ain't in situations like that.
Word. If you're in the
trenches,
you need some sneakers.
Yeah.
Well, my man said if you wearing those, that means you mad comfortable.
Yeah.
In the hood.
You should never
be that comfortable in the hood.
You're like, damn, nigga, you mad comfortable.
I mean, because niggas is headshotting niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, man, I was watching CNN and they said that homicide in America is on the highest incline in the last 50 years.
So we can just talk about our time, our news feed. Our news feed is like COVID, 16, COVID, late night in the park walking or something. Murder. North Irvington.
But what it really is,
Linden.
What it really is people are really brazen. You know what I mean? Brazen right now. Mm-hmm. And
brazy or brazen?
Yeah.
Both.
Brazy.
Oh,
it's a lingo though.
The nigga said they brazy and brazen.
Oh.
That mean they crazy and they just don't give a fuck. They just have the audacity.
You know what I mean? They don't think about the consequences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the consequences ain't being filmed no more. You know what I mean? Ain't no scared straight. Ain't no people like telling like, yo, jail is fucked up. People kind of glorifying jail. Either you glorifying the life of living like little baby in them, or game banging, or you just straight like glorifying the life of just going to jail. Like, and that's what people is. That's what they don't even understand, so they don't even think about the consequences.
He said today that we was looking at NBA Youngboy. I think he got locked up again.
Yeah, shout out to NBA Youngboy.
Crazy.
Yes, NBA Youngboy is the second rapper since Tupac that have a #1 album while in jail. He dethroned Drake.
Well, why do America love destruction of a black man?
I'm not saying a destruction. I'm just speaking on
destruction, or like he destruction and getting rich at the same time.
But his numbers was phenomenal when he was outside.
It's almost like self-destruction. He kind of turned his own stuff.
You seen his mother?
No.
Is it self-destruction, or that's probably him? You know what I mean? Because of where you come from. But we can't put us into other people. People get money. People get fame. People don't even care about fame. People still hood. We gotta stop trying to make people be what they're not. They're not us. They're not you. They're not you.
Right. They don't have it. They don't. I hate to say it. It's like these young guys really didn't have role models. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There was a time growing up in our neighborhood where old heads wouldn't let you do certain shit. They kind of cared about you a little bit.
Yeah.
You didn't really get a pack unless they saw you was outside late till 11 o'clock and no other kids was outside. And then they looking like, oh, this Ain't nobody watching this nigga.
Yeah.
Or they seen you a little dirty and fucked up. They be like, instead of keep giving you, they be like, yo,
this is what you need to do, man.
You know what I mean? Bag up for me. You ain't even gotta.
Yeah.
And in that process, you might learn a couple man lessons from a real nigga.
Yeah, because they gonna teach you the morals and all.
You spend all your money on sneakers?
Yeah.
Damn, son, you need to hold on to some of that, man.
Yeah, but now it's a little different.
Yeah, it's no OGs. It's a
OG probably telling them like,
do that shit.
Yo, yeah, you want to be a lieutenant?
Oh yeah, you got OGs like the ones that Rainbow Head Rap put away.
Yeah,
they wasn't putting out no energy in the hood telling young niggas don't do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, don't do that.
And then when I look at
he got more fame by being a rap or by doing the things that he had done. You know what I mean? That he felt he had to do for himself. That's what he felt. But more people in the industry fucking with him than before. Like nothing really changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So so nobody cares of that rap label anymore or what you do in the hood. They just care about money.
Yeah.
You know, the first real nigga rap with him gonna break the thing. You understand what I'm saying, dude?
Because right now he free. You see this guy? He be out by himself.
He probably got bodyguards 20 feet away. Like, don't get on camera. You know I hear you.
Yeah.
But back to the missing.
He was in Roselle like a couple months ago.
But back to the missing OGs in the hood. It's like, and I love his music, and I'm not trying to condemn him. But when I look at a nigga like Jim Jones, and I see him parading Big U around the streets of Harlem.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, what the fuck is that, yo?
That's love.
That to me, you ain't buying back the block. Fuck you taking an old nigga from another hood, walking in there. I want to see these niggas doing something young boys can learn from. Buy back. I want to see you with a deed switching. Buy back the block. You walking down the street with a nigga that don't own shit in his own hood. You don't own shit in motherfucking Crenshaw. I've been there. Ain't no Big U Center, none of that shit. To another nigga. It's like old niggas doing what?
But there you go.
No,
putting yourself.
No, this is where I'm. What I'm saying is, you are an OG. You are an older man now. Your values still lie in walking down the streets of Harlem with a nigga with a blicky on him, smoking weed and drinking liquor. You look goofy as hell.
To you.
But this is what I'm saying. Look right. You look goofy to a nigga with some sense. The young boys who's watching them, right? They think this is what an OG does. You walk down, you don't get no fucking respect going in the Arab man store, right? Going into the Jew man building, walking down the white man streets in New York. Show me something different, Jimmy. Jimmy, you had the keys to the city at one time. You was the king of New York, dog. And what did he do with that power? He let young niggas to go to prison. He created that gang shit that ain't do nothing positive for nobody. And I look at like our young boys don't have nothing. Know your old heads. Down south, they old head is Lil Wayne. He having seizures every other week from ODing off Lean. And I love Wayne. Wayne's in my top 5. Yeah. But what did they teach the young boys? How to sag, how to do videos with their shirt off, how to have a bunch of babies.
How to sag.
You sound like an old ass.
No, I sound like somebody that care about black people.
Yeah, but that's how they move.
No.
And
it should be excused.
I respect it.
No, I don't respect it.
You don't like if somebody. It's a connection.
There's a time and place to be young.
First of all, you don't know how big these moments are showing that together.
I think they're like two different things, right? Like sets or whatever.
No, I'm not talking about.
So I'm looking at it like maybe it might show the young
dog,
kids.
We've been seeing that.
First of all, it's two black men coming together, showing love. One from New York, one from California,
and
showing that they can come together.
And we've been seeing that.
Show that they can come peace. Yeah, we need to keep seeing it again. We need to keep seeing it again.
If you want to make it, you want to do something.
What they is after that, they black men, black kings at the end of the day.
If they want to make a movement, if they wanted to show anything positive, they could have got on camera and say, "Yo, New York, young niggas, and this for y'all. It's time to put them blickies down. It's time to take care of the hood. You see what me and this OG doing? You see this D right here? You see this? That means we own this building. This ours, this mine, whatever. This what you do to the hood.
Because New York is on fire. Like,
And it's because of the music.
Bad as hell.
It's because of the music. You don't have
Stuff been going down.
Yo, when your hottest rapper in your city is always talking about we're gonna drill him, and we're gonna get that addy, and we're gonna hunt him down. This is the mentality our kids is growing up with. I beg to differ, man. When you take that old head off the radio, or you take that old head rapper out of circulation, it's a vacuum. Just like when you took Larry Hoover out of Chicago. You see what happened? Shit went amok. When you take the young
Hey, check it out. Mm-hmm. Check it out. When I was young, or when I was running in the streets, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't registered in my mind or nobody else's mind. You know what I mean? But now it's different. It's more you can educate yourself more. It's more out there that you can link to. So people out there be educated and doing the right thing. But that's the way how they want to move. That's the way how they want to move. And if two people come together and they showing love. And they showing that we can just sit here and chill, laugh it up. That's good enough. That's good enough.
You gotta make some steps.
That's good enough.
First, because right now they not showing love to each other. So they just showing. I guess
it ain't really a gang war in New York. These niggas really shooting each other. It's gang on gang, Wu versus Chews, all that shit. Yeah. It ain't really like Crips versus Bloods and they set tripping like that.
I'm saying you got some type of example because that's where it started from.
First of all, you can't never speak on nothing that you never part of.
Bro, you can do research, and I talk to them.
It don't matter about research.
Yes, you can.
You ain't part of it.
Yes, you can talk about it.
And if you part of it, you ain't part of what them niggas are doing, you shouldn't speak about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, I'm definitely not.
It's just a amount of respect that
respect
he can come over here and show love. They can come over there and show love. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
First and foremost, man, Jim Jones been going to the West Coast fucking with Crips. You couldn't have did that certified gangster, all running around, all that gang shit. Crips was protecting you, and you cool with Crips. If you in Cali, let's just stop fronting. You're not running with all Bloods in Cali. I know Bloods from Cali that hang with Crips.
You don't color bang, dog. You don't color bang.
Fuck all of that. Let's talk about the image that Jim Jones don't either. He projects this image to our kids in the street, while his kids go to fucking suburban schools and don't even probably listen to this shit. But he telling your kid, yo, we ride in that fall.
It's like black man kill black man, like black person kill black person, white person kill black person. The same thing. Blood, crip kill. Like that's why you don't color blame. That's why.
40-year-old man still doing the shit he did when he was 22 years old, and you got a bag and you in position. And here's the thing. Everybody around you locked up.
Well, don't ask you how you feel about it.
Oh, all right, so you know what I'm saying? Like, but I use that to say, I'm not just because I love Jim and I love Wayne.
Shout out to Jim.
But my point is this: at what point do we elevate and stop showing that same image and talk to the kid?
You do.
We got you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have the influence he has. I can't drop it.
You get the influence.
No. That's a cop out. That's a cop out. I see what side you on. I see what side you on.
You can never be in another man's pocket, right?
I'm not another man's pocket. I'm just talking about another man's conscience.
You can give advice on
conscience.
You can give advice on what you feel another person should do, but that's on that person.
Word.
He's in his own shoe. Then his own shoe doesn't do what they do.
They look like to me, it looked like some clown shit. But back to Young Boy NBA, man, I want to give him a shout out. I pray, brother, you get. Like when you did that to Jay Prince, I did not like that.
Yeah, some type of help a little bit just to work on your
guidance.
And your impulse. He don't think. He just reacts.
What is he doing? Like he just be having guns and shit?
I just think he react, and it's just a thing. Like if he don't portray that image, he don't think it's cool.
I mean, America loves the one.
What you mean?
His record sales might drop.
Yeah,
he gotta keep up an image.
Yeah, I feel like that. I'm not saying that could be the case. He might be going through some shit, but he knows it sells.
So you said
just like anybody else.
If he turned down, you think he'll fall off? Niggas will be like, he ain't the same.
Eminem turned down when he got off of drugs.
I want to say that. I would say is America love bad boys.
Facts. They like They like black, just like any ladies. They like.
But let me ask you this. Okay, if America does, and I'm gonna be the devil's advocate to that, and say, all right, in rock and roll right now, in pop music right now,
okay,
right? Who's the bad boy? Who's going to jail all the time? Who always in trouble in pop?
Hip hop is another.
No. I'm
not talking about. I know hip hop.
They probably are. They probably are. It's somebody. I just don't really know.
All right, now in country,
but they do not glorify it as much
in country
with hip hop.
Who the fuck going to jail all the time in country? I'm just trying to figure out.
They might be, but we don't see it as much as hip
hop.
I'm
put it like this: America loves black bad boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Yeah. Thank you. They want to see us go to jail.
It's like a movie. It's an actual movie to them.
Away our money.
Right.
And who we throwing away our money to?
Lawyers going through shit.
Who are lawyers?
It's actually a movie to them.
You know who still got money from the death row era? David Kenner. David Kenner probably rich as a motherfucker. He probably got more money than everybody that was
the guy with the glasses.
That was the lawyer. Snoop, Suge.
Black kid.
Yeah.
That's the one that worked that shit on Harry O with. Yeah.
He is the richest nigga out of death row. They want us to keep going back because every time you go to jail, it's bail. Somebody white get paid. They'll get. And somebody white getting entertained, man.
Hey, man. So, NBA YoungBoy, please get
you call Master P, yo. Yeah, you got all that money. Yo, get P up.
You think Master P in retail? Or you think he did about you don't know what happened?
I think Master P probably reached out, but these young niggas is so I don't give a fuck with no old nigga I see, man. Fuck that nigga, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man. You doing my own goddamn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? When you had it, and that's the difference. Like, Romeo might be the corniest rapper ever. Bow Wow might be the corniest rappers ever. But they'll be alive to their 40s.
I ain't gonna say the corny Bow Wow being
not corny, but I'm talking about
this corny is acting rappers.
No. What I mean is like, you know, nobody in the streets be like, yo, you know what I mean? You never hear anything.
Throw that Bow Wow on.
Yeah. But they'll be alive.
Moss.
They'll be alive to their 55, 60. Shout out to like Master P. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. Shout out to even Jay-Z for keeping Myth on the straight and narrow path where he could have probably turned up and did some goofy shit out there in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Mad at Jay. But this nigga always on tour. He got the Bentley. Then fuck that. We about to go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them niggas that kept the young niggas and gave them some advice. And that was the dope shit about Meek albums. I mean, not Meek. Was, right. His albums used to start off with Jay-Z giving him advice and shit like, the nigga told me, you know what I mean? It was like, he was talking to his OG, like somebody was giving him advice.
Yes.
And this era is, Lord have mercy. You know, J. Cole, he got, you know, Rock Nation and a little bit of, you know, common sense and he's educated.
Yeah.
Kendrick got Top Dog. You know what I'm saying? You need them niggas like that, man. He'd be like, yo, no. You ain't gonna have 50 niggas around you that ain't doing nothing good.
Because you know those people around you, they always trying to impress you.
Impress you? Oh, my God.
The goofiest shit to impress you that'll fuck you.
Exactly.
So it's like, nah, you don't need them. Now.
And you could even look at like a guy like Cam. Cam never wrote with nobody he wasn't signed. That wasn't signed.
Yeah. He always be by himself anyway.
If it wasn't Hell Real, Uncasa, or Joel, or Jimmy, he wasn't around a bunch of niggas that wasn't.
He don't even be around them.
Word, he around some white bitches.
He don't even be around them.
Shout out to Killer, be around some white bitches.
He like, nah, y'all got your own shit going on.
I'm good.
I'm gonna get you out of 5H. Right?
Word up.
Jimmy, I'm gonna get you up out of 5H.
And that's another sad thing is that when you look at like, when you sign to a nigga and you know you going, and he know you going through it in the streets, he supposed to pull you out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's
that's the problem they got here in Jersey, right? Heavy. These artists don't want to help each other; they want to pull each other up, and be like a stepping stone for each other. Because the bigger you are, I mean, the more stars that's together, they shine brighter. Right?
But Jersey got a 0.5% of the hip hop game. A 0.5%.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying.
It's not even a whole percent.
Is that small of a percent? They gotta come deeper to make more noise. They gotta come together.
But I think you got the wrong strategy. Because if you only getting 0.5, now let's say a nigga start popping, and he getting 70% of that 0.5 in a Fetty Wap. Let's say a Fetty Wap. I'm not using Fetty, but let's say to that type of success. It's so hard to share 70% of 0.5. When you the Migos or you QC and you got 60%, it's easy, and I'm the Migos and I got 10%, 15%, it's easy for me to bring a nigga on and give him 1 or 2%.
Yeah, but if they come together, right, and they moving out, trying to put maybe 2 to 3 people on, swarming it together, and then they be like, oh, all right, once they on, we do the same swarm with the next nigga that need to be on.
Facts.
It'd be a different look.
You try to do a Wu-Tang thing?
And do that. Group songs. Do we ever hear anybody that's dope right now with a group song like a Self-Destruction or anything, scenario type of vibe?
Well, when you look at most niggas' albums today, and these songs is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah. They not even 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah. They done cut the song by a fucking minute.
So three dudes a group.
Right, so here we got 6. You gotta keep this shit moving, right?
Yeah.
So now you got 16, maybe an 8-bar hook, because all this shit hooky. Mm-hmm. And then you got another 16, right?
4 dudes. Four or 3 dudes in the chick.
You break them down.
You know what I'm saying?
But somebody do a hook and 3 verses.
I understand.
Yo, after we had that interview with Louis J, I was thinking, I was like, yo, we gotta put the right people together. That's like the right people that's in position together. Because you got us at 8 Squad Rebel Radio with that whole movement or whatever, the brotherhoods, all these people. Louis J, he got the all-star arsenals and all this. We put all of those shits together and move out like that, there'd be a difference.
Now, one thing we gotta also look at too is you gotta look at sheer numbers in a city. Mm-hmm. When you look at certain rappers that blew, right? Mm-hmm. They're from metropolitan cities. Even St. Louis is bigger than Newark.
Yeah, you're right.
Atlanta, we know that. Chicago, we know that. Houston, we know that. Philly, we know that. You know what I'm saying? You even go to the Bronx. Co-op City got more niggas in it than Newark.
Nah, but you know what?
If you get hot in these little cities,
Newark is Newark though.
Right, but
if
you got 400,000, you got 400,000 motherfuckers in Newark by the census. Let's say 450. Mm-hmm. Right, 150,000 of them motherfuckers don't even speak English. Sure. They listening to some other shit.
Yeah,
then you got 100,000 old head, 150 old head motherfuckers, just old.
That's ready to dance to
club music.
Yeah, club music.
So now you're working with 150,000 motherfuckers that either gonna stream your shit, not fuck with you because they already listening to Drake or some other shit. So you got about 60 to 80,000 people.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what you talking about is here. I'm just talking about taking that movement and moving out all over to show like, oh, these niggas from Jersey. They doing this. They going to Atlanta. They going to Miami.
It could be
LA.
It could be a North thing. It could be
Charlotte. They moving out together to make a like.
I think it got to be one guy, one individual that break out, and he got to get big. And I mean, not just. I mean, he got to get big. Like, I don't know, like, and I hate to bring him up,
that's the mindset that they're all in.
No. And then he got to have that, I want to pull my niggas back. Like, when Fetty, if Fetty had put one of them records on every album and strung them fucking songs to 4 albums, let's say he put one song, one major hit, that Trap Queen, on an album real quick. That would have went platinum. Yeah. Then he came out with Baby You Want You on a whole album. That would have went platinum. Then he would have put the shit with
instead of putting them
all out. Now what you did is stretch. Fetty had a whole career.
Yeah, other hits though, like that birthday. It's my birthday. Baby, it's my birthday.
But look, he had a whole career in 2 years. He did what most niggas couldn't do.
Nah, but he did some fucked up shit too though, because he signed to them niggas and they got locked up.
You know, he signed to 300. He was
No,
signed
he
to
started
Lil.
beefing, but he started beefing with
Them
Rick the Grit.
Whatever. Nick the Grit.
Whatever.
Nick the Grit.
And then he went to
Shout out Patterson.
He went to Takashi and them niggas. He was signed to
Shotty?
Shotty. Him and Dream Girl.
What's that?
Oh, the baby mother.
Yeah.
The baby mama was
His baby mama.
Yeah.
They both were signed it was on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, but that was he was kinda done. He was
doing
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that when you get that big, you see how big Nelly had to get to put out Murphy Lee?
Tracy
Murphy Lee.
Oh, Tracy Lee was
the nigga. Yeah, the nigga that rap with Big.
Yeah, that's my
dude, shout out to Philly. Shout out to Tracy Lee, y'all nigga. But the rings and things you sing about, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrels in your mouth. But you like when Ross had to get big to put on a Meek. And we be expecting Jersey artists to like help each other when they barely on. Redman was dope in the 90s. But Redman was not Biggie, J, Nas, or Snoop. And he was signed to a nigga that was, you know what I mean? Like, I love Redman. But Redman ain't, Buster had a little bit more juice to sign a nigga from North than Redman. You see how big you gotta be to be in a position? Like, Rich the Kid, shout out to Rich the Kid, he signs niggas. But Rich the Kid is kind of big. A big deal.
Yeah, he about to do a joint album with Lil Wayne.
He did that. It dropped Friday. I gotta check that out too. But like that's why I said it take that one Jersey dude to go and get big. I mean that's success. And then he can come back. He gotta have it in his heart to slowly integrate. You can't integrate a whole bunch of niggas. That day is over, brother.
I mean, you seen it on Hulu with the Wu-Tang Saga joint.
Yeah, but that is 96.
But what anybody listening to Staten Island before like that, before Wu-Tang came together?
Yes, nigga. Force and D's.
Sure.
Stop. Do not knock the Force and D's, yo. Tears.
Yeah.
Tears. Another heart goes now, babe. Yo, hold on. See, this is how I know you don't know nothing about rap. Force and D's made their debut in a movie called Rapping. Remember they was in Rapping?
Yeah.
And they had the shits on, and they was a rap, hip-hop, we talking about
the greatest group ever formed to put a whole Staten Island, ain't even borough, Staten Island.
And why didn't it happen again? And
so who listens to Jersey like that? Besides Fetty, okay, so you bring niggas together. So if all these Crip niggas is running together and shit, then y'all just get together and join that Crip movement and shit and go and hit the nation with that shit.
If it was that, shout out to Sue. If Sue could go platinum and get some success, commercial success, not battle rap success, because Sue probably got the most following out of any rapper in New Jersey. Him and Arsenal probably got the most known. Shout out to Ransom that I think, in New Jersey.
Probably even Shotgun shit.
No. But I think it's Ransom been lighting niggas the fuck up. Like,
they put niggas on with the smack shit, and that's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if they had records, battles is dope. But if they had records, you know what I'm saying, that resonated, and they was superstars in that realm, they could probably do something for Jersey. Because, but Sue makes great music, but it hasn't translated to, outshining his battle rap.
No, I think it's just battle rap itself. Once you do that, you just...
Yeah, just like
some motherfuckers can't make songs for shit.
No, they make songs, but it's just...
Sue the only one to make that album.
But it's just like an actor trying to make a rap album.
Yeah, we look at them as battle rappers.
We
want to hear them battle.
Yeah, they
go.
Because
that's the shit that they got us hooked on.
And then they go like to like on a radio station and do a freestyle. Like, yeah, that shit alright. You know what I mean?
But it ain't something I'm gonna listen to. What's mice? Yeah. So the brother, what happened?
Did a little bit of discovering.
He did a little snooping and shit.
His brother name is Bailey Samuel. found out that his brother was killed over $40.
Wow.
Damn! Shout out to Beetle Bailey, the brother.
Yeah, that's nuts, yo.
For $40, was his brother like a fiend or something?
They don't say his brother was like a fiend. They were just saying that his brother Mark went out there and did a little investigating and went in the hood and found out because the hood always know.
Yeah.
The hood news always,
Niggas got hate, man. Don't play with no nigga money,
So
man.
he got strangled over $40.
You don't know that $40 meant to that nigga. You don't know what that $40 meant to that nigga. That nigga probably was. You never know. That nigga was hungry. His kids needed that shit. His bitch on his back. But I'm just saying, I'm not killing nobody with $40.
I just think most people just feel principled. Like like no matter it ain't about the money,
You ain't gonna play me.
you ain't gonna play it. And it's pride. And it's that way. Like you think you gonna do that to me. You know what I mean? So it's never about the money.
Imagine if that
Most
nigga
times.
was in corporate America and he lost 400,000. A nigga lost 400,000 in the deal. What he do to the entire company.
Yeah, but they say he was collecting the debt, though.
Yeah.
So how long that nigga owed him? He might have owed that nigga $40.
No, like, he was coming to get his $40.
Yeah.
That's
Ain't
even
no money
worse.
in it.
That's not
Ain't no
even-
money in it.
What if that was with interest though? What if it was really like $17.50
Nah, he
and he
died.
owed that nigga?
Yo, rest in peace to
Rest in
his
peace.
family. I'm sorry for his loss. But
That's crazy.
he can't collect $40 and got killed. That's even
Wow,
worse.
damn. Imagine how mad you gotta be to kill a nigga
Like, you
for
just looking down on
$40.
yourself. I could have just left him.
First one in Brooklyn.
That is
Yeah, they-
$40 to get you what, maybe 7 orders of rib tips.
7 orders of good too.
That's what you can't
Why
do
would
with.
you order 7?
I'm just thinking of shit to get.
Why would you order
It's a 7
7
order.
orders?
Listen,
of
if you ready to kill a nigga over $40,
extra sauce
you eat rib tips and chicken gizzards.
and chicken gizzards.
That's 2 Jamaican dinners. That's 2 large jerk chicken. No, that's 2 large oxtail dinners. No soda.
No soda.
$40.
Yeah.
Then you're not getting a soda.
I mean,
That's a matinee movie with 2 of your kids and 1 big soda they can share and a bucket of
The
pop.
movie
People
theater
kill
is
people.
expensive as fuck. Right? God.
people kill.
Like, what the
I'm trying to think like you can go up in Vic's with $40. Shout out to Vic's, but they in Brooklyn, so
Mhm.
I don't think they got a $40 spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
people kill people for nothing.
Yeah.
You can't play with people's money, man.
No, you gotta give him that
Yo, he probably chased that nigga all over Brooklyn for that $40. Like you seen that nigga in Canarsie one time.
money.
Then he heard the nigga was in Flatbush. He went over there to check on it.
Why you jumping on the dead dude? Like,
I'm not joking. I'm just saying, your life gotta be really fucked up to kill a nigga over $40.
But you don't know, like people like life, hard times, hard shit.
My mother had a girlfriend who killed her husband. You gonna laugh over the last piece of chicken?
Wow.
No, I'm not joking, dog. Like he ate the last piece of chicken.
Like, yo, you ate the thigh, yo?
She hit him in the head with one of them steel,
Maybe she snapped.
and drug him down the stairs. And his head, nigga's head hit the steps, bang, 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 bang.
You ain't gonna play me on this shit.
Like you don't know, yo.
You ain't gonna play me over this too.
You can't violate nobody and expect, and not. Let me just say, this, you can't violate people and then try to limit their reaction. Like you can't smack a nigga and expect him just to smack you back.
You
He
never
might
know.
come with a bazooka.
You never know the limit of somebody's
drop
beef.
kick you or something. Like,
You never know the level of somebody's beef.
Never.
You never know how
You don't know how angry they are
Yeah.
inside. So,
Speaking of angry, it's a story out of Belize I was sent you guys.
yeah, I saw that.
Social life.
Oh my God. Check it out.
Miss
It was
Jasmine.
Canadian or something.
I'm gonna read the story to you guys, man. Just so.
Miss Jasmine.
Oh my God. This is. If you believe that this was an accident, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? So, let me just preface this. So, no accidents happen to regular people like this.
No, not
Even Lil Wayne came back 20 years ago and was like, I wasn't playing with a gun to shoot myself. I tried to kill myself. So, you got Canadian socialite says he accidentally shot and killed the Belizean police superintendent after a midnight massage. What the fuck? Hold on. So, as a long story short, I think this Canadian and this Belizean was fucking.
Wow, yeah,
They was fucking. The late night massage. Why are you and a police superintendent together getting a massage? Like, you Batman, motherfucker? And she...
so he said, I'm going home to my wife, and she was like,
nah, you're not going to do me like that.
And pow.
She a Caribbean woman. And how long do you keep a Caribbean savage?
Well, she Canadian.
No, but she Belizean. She got. Let me see. Let's read this. Hold on. Here we go. Jasmine Harton has been charged with manslaughter by negligence in the death of Henry Jamont. Okay. So it says, Harton, who faces charges in his death, is speaking out about the incident, insisting that she shot him accidentally. Harton, 32, broke her silence regarding the incident on CBS News 48 Hours on Saturday. She tells her side of the story. She indicated to the correspondent Peter Van Sant that she did indeed shoot the father of 5, but not on purpose. And now, this is a white lady. A white lady. She looked like she give some mean dome. It looked like you gotta get it now while she's 30 something, because if you wait till she's 42, she gonna look like shit.
She's going to jail.
And then you got homeboy, father of 5. A father of 5.
And
creeping out.
And he police.
Creeping out. And he a police. Harton originally moved to Belize in 2014. Then she began a relationship with Andrew Ashcroft, the son of British billionaire Lord Michael Ashcroft. Okay. So she was dating down, fucking with this nigga, huh?
Yeah. And police superintendent, though.
Oh, I think I know what happened. He didn't pay.
That's what it was?
He didn't pay.
He didn't pay.
You just come from fucking with a billionaire, an heir to a billionaire, and now you fucking around with a cop, superintendent cop. That money ain't the same.
Yeah.
She's an escort.
Yeah, you got 30,000.
He wooed her and said, baby, I got this for you, da-da-da, took out, bust her ass, did all types of nasty shit to this bitch, and told her, I'm not paying.
Then she accidentally shot her.
Where the shotgun come at, right there?
I think that she cheated with the dude, the police officer, when she was messing with the billionaire, with the heir to the joint. And then she got caught up, and she probably shot him.
Well, looking at this nigga, he don't look like...
He no slouch.
Yeah.
He a big boy.
But he looked goofy, though.
He probably was security.
He looked like a goofy nigga, yo.
He probably was security.
I want y'all to see this picture, and Nino, if you can edit it and put it in there.
He like a big boy.
Yeah,
he look like goofy, though.
He look like security. So
he like a goofy.
He probably got caught up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He like a goofy.
He probably like...
He all big and fat.
He probably said, I'm not leaving my wife. Pow.
No, but this how it happened, though. You got to hear it. Harton originally moved... Okay, we got to that part. She stated that one evening last May, she was physically accosted by a man in a party, and she called Big Boy to help her leave. She stated that Jamont told her to get a gun for protection. On the night of the incident, Harton said that she was giving this nigga a shoulder massage on the pier.
So don't,
Give him sucking his dick, a shoulder massage. Don't get the fuck out of here. What woman just gives you a shoulder massage? White women ain't gave shoulder massages since the Middle Ages. White bitches is automatically, they just be like, you're stressed, and you just see their neck lowering. They genetically predisposed to suck dick. That's it.
Did you say predisposed to suck dick?
Yeah, like I can't drop out Popeyes and don't get the chills. She states that the dude told her, alright, so she giving him a shoulder massage on a pier after a night of drinking. And he gave her his Glock.
Yeah.
Why?
Niggas be feeling themselves. He with the white girl. Here, baby, take the Glock.
Yeah, hold it.
Hold it while you suck
He
my.
was getting domed.
And she
was like, yo.
Can I put the gun to your neck while I suck your dick? That's what she said. Yeah. That's what she said. Because ain't no real, but he's a goofy. Why would you ever give this, gun with the clip in it? If we playing cops and robbers in the house butt naked,
well, I think next
clip
time
gonna be out.
I think next time he would
the
do
cops
better.
and robbers.
I think next time he would do better. Rest in peace, but I think
next time.
Yeah.
At first, Harden stated that Jamont must have been hit by a stray bullet from a nearby passing boat. Lying whore. So she said he got, you know what, the guys driving, they did a boat by.
How many people tell the truth after they do a murder?
Oh my God.
She was scared.
Belize news reporter, that she told him, however, after meeting with her lawyer at the jailhouse, even the cops did not think, shout out to the cops, yo. The Belizean cops was like, hold on.
We gotta hold you.
Hold on. Yeah. So you sucking this nigga dick. And then a drive-by on boats. I saw the Killers too. I saw all of them Jackie Chan movies. I'm not gonna believe that. So they locked her big ass up, but I think maybe they locked him up because he's a cop.
I got it. She was giving dome, had the gun. The ex was flying by his job.
The white boy, the billionaire white boy.
Oh shit! Because she wanted the old dude back.
Oh, so she said, so you saying she fucking Bruce Wayne? Because he a billionaire heir is like,
yeah.
But this is what she said though. She said he was teaching her how to load a gun, and the gun went off. The gun went off.
Or another scenario,
he's drunk.
Mm-hmm. They could have been plotting to, do something stupid.
No.
Together.
Maybe we had 5 kids. I don't know if he was married, but this just sound like maybe this bitch and his wife plotted this shit out. Like,
yeah, but how about that really happened though?
It really good.
Like she was loading the gun and the shit really.
Yeah, but that's the truth.
It was shot.
Imagine you his kids and you find out he died like this.
The moral of the story is don't cheat on your wife.
The moral of the story is keep your gun to yourself, homie. Like
that too.
Yo, you ain't gotta be showing off,
that's
my
too,
nigga.
that's too
you showing off to a broad that know you a cop. Like, what are you doing?
Don't cheat on your wife is the moral of the story.
It's goofy to do that.
No.
Yo, hold my Glock.
If your wife cheating on you, cheat back, nigga.
If your wife cheating on you, they divorce.
We don't break up no family over cheating. You cheat back. We don't break up no family over cheating.
How long you been married?
No.
How long you been married?
And Carlina, shout out to Miss Blue Mom. 5 years together. And I never cheated on her.
How long you been married right now? Are you married now?
No.
Okay, so we cannot take your advice.
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. You don't break up a family. We have to talk about that. Do you cheat back or do you break up your family? Are you kidding me? For a piece of ass? You saw the Goodfellas? What they said to that nigga in Goodfellas? You gotta go home. You gotta go home. You gotta go home.
Well, I pray I never be in that situation, so I can't speak on it.
Don't ever be in that
situation. So that Catholic shit you was talking about.
Oh my God. You mean the Catholic Church? These niggas,
freaky shit.
Listen, man.
Listen. 5 decades.
They said over 200,000. Well, this week, the church in France said that they are, going to do like some apologies and some, some mental or reparations or healing for all the victims that have been molested over the last 50 years. There's about 200,000 people who have been reportedly molested. So if you break down 50 years, that means priests was getting their shit off at damn near 4,000 kids a year.
Right.
4,000 reports of kids getting, Jesus Christ.
That's horrible.
It's like, I don't know. You motherfuckers go to Catholic church just to get raped.
Damn, bro.
You went to Catholic school?
Yeah.
I went to Catholic school too.
I went to private school.
I went to Catholic school. I went to C Hall. Shout out to C
Hall. Shout out to United Academy. We sung the Black National
Anthem
every morning. You know.
I went to St. Rocco's. I went to St. Leo's for a time.
With St. Rocco's on South Orange Avenue?
Yeah, I went to St. Leo's.
Play basketball there.
Yeah, that's where we used to play basketball a lot.
Pop one. It was like some little kid.
Yeah.
I must tell you this story, right? When I went to private school, United Academy in North, right there, by Elizabeth Avenue with Mika, back in the day.
Where? What the fuck?
School,
right there with Mika.
Mika and what?
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day on Mika.
And what?
In North.
Elizabeth Avenue?
Yeah. Well, all the way up. This girl whooped my ass for a second grade.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
I think she was like fourth grade, playground.
She gave you the business.
She broke your nose. She broke bunch your nose and she started leaking.
Nah, she was getting
Come here, B. Come here. Come here.
She Delarice. She was a young Delarice on that ass. She was like, and you couldn't shoot her. You couldn't shoot her in the foot.
My brother named Raheem.
She did Eddie Murphy on me.
How many times she punched you consecutively? An ass whooping is if you let somebody punch you more than three. More than the first two. If a nigga young and nice, bop bop, you're not supposed to get hit 3 times.
Yeah, I probably fought.
Bop bop bop.
I probably had a million fights, yo. I probably fought. When I was young, I fought all the time. Mm-hmm. But I remember this fight like it was like yesterday.
Wow.
Was she a priest?
So she dealing like how the midgets the midgets are gonna get you something.
Exactly. Maybe that girl you used to whoop your ass. She should have been walking with these little kids in France to keep these priests from fucking them. And maybe they should have cloned her.
Wow.
But when I went to see home, we had a priest, shout out to Father Bob, and he was very liberal. Very liberal. And what I mean is he smoked cigarettes, drank a little bit of Hennessy.
What?
He would invite you to his apartment. He didn't do no gay shit, but he would. No, it'd be girls and guys in there. Father Bob just be playing music and cooking. He just liked people. Then Father Bob might even be at the bar on a Thursday night having a drink.
So was he
Father
like,
Bob sound crazy.
So was he like the priest like from Malcolm in the Middle?
No, I've never seen that.
You never seen it?
He was just cool as hell. Like, we love Father Bob. He wasn't on that type of time. But I'm sure with some priests.
You sure?
Father Bob? No.
Father Bob. Father Bob was cool as a motherfucker.
Oh, man. Yeah, Father Bob was like, you look white keeping them shorts.
Yo, I couldn't even fuck with some shit that I know every money I get on a Sunday is going to a motherfucker that's suing me. That's all that's all the people's money going into. They paying billions of dollars in lawsuits, and it's just not naturally right.
It's a cultural thing. That's how people came up.
You got men that ain't never get no pussy.
So it was acceptable to be silent and not really say nothing back then, and because your father probably was getting molested.
Oh,
if 200 something people, that means there's a lot of Catholics that's running around here, men that have been molested by priests and nuns.
See, that's the one thing I never heard though. I want to hear about some niggas getting dicks up from a nun. Like,
why is that acceptable than a man doing the same?
But we never hear about.
It's still child molestation.
I'm just saying, you never hear about it though.
It's still the same.
That nun, I was busting that nun ass when I was 15. I never heard nobody. Yo, these young teachers out here giving up ass, but the young nuns, it's just cool. Like, what's up with the nuns?
See, Father, this is why we have this area right
what's
here.
Up with the nuns?
Separate from that over there. Like.
That's what they hide in the Catholic Church. They got the priests on Front Street. It's easy to sell priests touching little boys.
You gotta go down with the shit.
It's easy to sell
you don't
that.
want your child to be touched, period. And you don't want nobody to be
But if my son was 16, slaying a nun, I might get that nigga some props. I'm like, yo, you caught a virgin one nigga? Damn, nigga, what's that like?
You caught
You call it none, nigga? What kind of game you spit?
If 15 to 16, the teenager getting the young.
What kind of game you spit?
What kind of game you spit the fucking none, nigga? Like,
if a teenager getting the young, then she's already doing it. It's not like anything special you're already doing.
did she squirt holy water? What's going on? You know they got teacher bay. You know how they got. Remember that girl was a teacher, and she was teacher bay. Remember they was like, do you want your kid teacher bay? It was that pretty ass teacher with the fat ass with the tight shit.
Oh, what? We're talking about like on social media?
Yeah, teacher bay. Yeah, then you got like post office bay.
Oh.